Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the bottom of the hour, and so let's get this call underway. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. My name is David Moses, speaking to you from Park City, Utah. At the Distributor Leadership Council member meeting with ZJ Corporate, discussing the next couple of pay periods, which is equivalent to the next couple of months roughly, if you're new on the line, and what's going to be happening in ZJ leading up to convention, and a little bit of post-convention vision also. So tonight will be just a little bit different in that I want to frame up for the benefit of everybody. That, of course, includes all of our guests online who are still in the process of doing a little bit of due diligence or getting questions answered or finding out what and who ZJ is all about, what's happening here, why this company is exploding, why people are, and so forth. And for the benefit of also our existing teammates from around the world who may be on this call this evening. There's a lot of people on this call, and I'm sure we have representation from everyone. A little bit about what we're going to be doing going forward over these next several pay periods. That means throughout August and September. That can help dramatically advance all of our prosperity and our momentum in terms of business building with ZJ International, and that is actually what's taking place here in Park City. Now, this particular call that we do each and every Monday night at this time is a call designed for those who are looking to reach the higher levels of success, the higher levels of prosperity in our business. There are many, many people in ZJ International that are a part of this company simply because they love the product line and what the products have done for them, and they are basically product-centered. And that's great because that's the foundation of our entire business. But for those that are looking to have a successful business, and not just a successful business at any level, but at a high level, then we discuss the philosophies, the concepts, the habits, the disciplines on this call that will help pave the way for that to happen. And obviously, when we start talking about six-figure annual incomes or six-figure monthly incomes, that is not the average. That is not the norm. There are many people that are moving towards that, many people that have achieved that. But there are also some other skill sets and disciplines required, and we generally focus in on that. So if you're new online tonight, you can get a little bit of perspective of what that might look like. Just to kind of recap a little bit before I maybe get into the meat of this call, I just want to let everybody know that we just completed period 64. In ZJ International. That's a period of time in which we receive commission. It's based on a 4-week rolling cycle, so 4 weeks, 28 days, and then we go to the next period 65. In period 64, huge records were achieved, and many records were broken in terms of new levels of success and prosperity in record times. And we can thank the company for making that possible by providing the promotion known as the X Factor, which ended on Friday, this past Friday. That promotion has caused the company to pay out pretty well upwards of $1 million in additional bonuses for a single month of effort. So if you think about that, in addition to the ZJ compensation plan, another $1 million in incentive and bonus money has been paid out to a number of individuals, and so over the next week or two, many of these success stories will become apparent. Now, if you're new on the line tonight, I understand that you may have questions regarding product and regarding the company. The person who invited you tonight will most certainly get those questions answered for you, and will take you to the appropriate presentations and information to make sure that you have all of the areas covered that would be important for you. But I do want to cover this because there's some things coming up over the next couple of days that can help launch not only your business as a new person looking at CJ International in a significant way, but it can also help advance existing members in double or tripling the size of their business over the next couple of months leading up to the convention in October. And so, as we've heard, and for those of us that have been around the company a little bit, the company's goal is to hit 250 million in annualized sales by the end of this year, by December. And we started this year off at roughly 125 million in annualized sales based on monthly production and monthly growth. And we are on track to, in fact, double the size of this company by December, and then double the company once again in 2014. For that to happen, the company has increased its investment in your business and my business, in each of us, whether even, especially if you're brand new, in terms of promotional money, bonus money, reward money that we receive for sharing the products and sharing the business with another person. On Saturday, this past Saturday, the new promotion was announced, and it is just as strong as the X Factor program. And in fact, if we look at it, because it is a program that's going to run for 2 pay periods, that means a total of 8 weeks. This week being the first week, then we have 8 weeks to maximize the benefits of this promotion, and hence come out of the gates, if we're a new distributor, with a great success story from a prosperity standpoint or from a cash flow standpoint. And certainly, if we are existing team members within CJ International, we are going to be able to dramatically advance the growth of our organizations, of our teams, and thus our residual income, our customer base, and our personal and financial security, because we have a successful plan B at work, and for many people, a primary income in CJ International. Tomorrow night is where the big announcements will be made, so that everybody will have all the information regarding the new promotion and how that is going to be executed over these next 8 weeks. And we call that the CJ Corporate Power Hour Call. It will take place tomorrow. It will be projected right here from Park City, Utah. And we expect probably 5,000, maybe more people on that conference call tomorrow night. It'll be a big call, no doubt. And on that call, everything will be laid out. Not just the fact that the company has thrown a lot more incentive dollars into the mix for everybody to earn for doing exactly the same thing we've always been doing, but also how that's going to be supported with a 56-city tour in 60 days. So 56 cities between now and the end of September will be visited. There was an event tonight in Lexington, Kentucky, with upwards of 500 people at that single event in Lexington, and that's a small city. In addition to the 56-city tour, at each of those stops, a new product is going to be sampled out and will be available to those who are in attendance at those events. And it's going to be done in a way that will bring benefits for people to get that product, in addition to guests who are at these events who choose to join. I just got my first taste of the new product right here in Park City, and I can tell you it's another blockbuster. We have another winner, another product that's going to become a mainstream product, another product that's going to advance everybody's business dramatically, and for the purposes of trying to keep as much of an even playing field, I won't announce it tonight. Let's wait for tomorrow night, where everybody has a chance to hear about it at the same time. And so that'll be all part and parcel of moving ZJ International into the first stage of momentum, doubling the size of the company by the end of the year. And all of that has come together right now at the beginning of this new period, period 65, cycle 1. And so very simply, this is it. There's a new promotion at the beginning of a new pay period in cycle 1, which is right now, supported by 56-city tour. That means all over North America and other parts of the world, underpinned by the launch of a new product that everybody in attendance at these events will get to sample. And so that's going to help dramatically advance everybody's business for those who take part in it. You know, this business of network distribution, person-to-person marketing, building a team, building a residual income based on a lot of people doing a little bit, is actually a rather simple business. It is not a difficult business. Now, granted, we've got to learn a couple of skills, and granted, we got to get past negative or skeptical people, and, you know, granted, there's all of those hurdles along the way, but everything that's worthwhile doing has its hurdles and has its challenges. But the simplicity of our business, in terms of building a team, is really quite mechanical. There's nothing, you know, there's no special skill set required, but we do have to be engaged to play, right? I mean, so nothing actually happens unless we actually get started and we get in the game. When a company like ZJ International is in growth, in significant growth, not just a little growth, but major growth, then anybody that's in the game, anybody that's playing, anybody that's engaging is going to be carried forward by that growth at one level or another. Another way of saying it, as we've all heard, a rising tide lifts all ships. Right? It doesn't matter where your ship is, so long as it's on the ocean in which the tide is rising. Because if the tide is rising and your ship is on that ocean, then everybody's getting a lift. Everybody's getting the benefit. ZJ right now as a company is in that mode of going into major momentum, major growth. And the company is doing everything available to it in terms of its resources to force the company into momentum by providing us all of the tools to get the job done. Those tools are going to be announced tomorrow night and will take us all the way into convention. So tomorrow night's call is going to lead us for the next 8 weeks in terms of advanced all of our business interests, and most importantly, not so much our interests, but the interests of the people that we are working with to assist have a level of success. If you're talking about leadership in network distribution, or in our business in particular, every leader that's making significant money or has significant success under their belt is there because there are people that are a part of their team that are having success. To secure that success long term, to ensure that success long term for our children or grandchildren, we must help others create success at various levels throughout our organization. The more people that are having prosperity and success on both the product and the business, the stronger and more secure our own personal success will be. And so this particular pay period and the next one are two moments in time in the growth and evolution of ZJ where we can all significantly advance our success and the success of our teammates. And so I'm inviting everybody on behalf of Ken Brailsford, on behalf of the executive team, on behalf of the entire DOC, which is in the hotel upstairs. I'm standing out in the courtyard, to well informed, make sure everybody gets the information, do a team call, send an email, do a text broadcast, post it on Facebook, and invite as many guests and distributors as you can for tomorrow night. Invite them with a little bit of context so they understand that tomorrow will not be a full business presentation, but it will be their moment or their chance to catch some of the energy from around the world of what's going on in this company. I'll kind of move towards closing with this. If we're going to create success and prosperity, we need a vehicle, a financial vehicle, an opportunity. And if we're in a vehicle or an opportunity, a company that is on the move, that is expanding, that is growing rapidly, and we're in that vehicle, then we too are going to be moving at the speed of that vehicle. And we can go from the back of the bus to the front of the bus. We can go as a new distributor and become a leading business builder because of the growth that we're creating while we're in that vehicle. But we need a vehicle that is on the move, that is growing. Right now, in the direct sales industry, ZJ is amongst, if not the fastest growing company in the industry relative to our size. And it is expected that this growth will continue all the way to the end of the year. And 2014 will be the biggest single year the company's ever had in pro rata relative growth. In other words, whatever the size of our company is doubling in size in a 12-month period will be the most significant growth the company's ever had at any one time. The idea for you and I, for each of us, is to be in front of that growth, to set ourselves up to catch that wave and ride it all the way into the shore. And so I hope everybody will just increase your efforts starting tonight to load up tomorrow night's call. And then on Wednesday, we're going to do a special call with Russ Bianchi, the formulator of the ZJ products, so that all those new guests and all the new people who attend tomorrow night will be able to get a full-blown training and explanation of the foundation of our company and our business, and that is the ZJ product line. So that'll be on Wednesday. So we have 3 blockbuster calls tonight to set the stage. Tomorrow, we get the vision and the big picture and the tools. On Wednesday, to get the education and understanding of why ZJ is destined for greatness. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I know I'm going to be cutting this call just a little bit short, forgive me, but I do need to get back upstairs so I don't miss any of the information to share tomorrow night as everybody's up there debating on those things. A lot of great, exciting things happening. I wish everybody prosperity and success. I hope everybody has a great week. And we will see you or hear you on the Corporate Power Hour call tomorrow night. It's a different phone number. Make sure you get the correct phone number. There will not be a call on this number tomorrow night. But join us on the Corporate Power Hour call. Ladies and gentlemen, the lines are open. California.